celebration that's yet to be told.
The paparazzi flash like a storm in the night,
but I'm looking for a different kind of light. Everything is sparkling, everything is sharp, like the frantic strings of a celestial harp.
I've seen the crown jewels and the Vanity Fair, the smell of ambition in the expensive air. But the real treasure is the grit in the sand,
the pressure that only the heart can withstand.
We're shining like beacons on a frozen hill, while the rest of the universe is perfectly still.
It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance
that the stars only know. We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust,
a story that never grows old. I remember when the diamonds were buried in coal, before the refinery took its heavy toll. It takes a long time for the clarity to peak,
to find the unique vibration that we seek.
I got the scratches
of a lifetime on my skin, but that's where the actual light enters in.
I'm turning the friction to a disco ball,
reflecting the shadows on the ballroom wall. It's a modern day luster with an ancient core, the kind of shine that they don't make anymore.
We're expensive and raw, we're fragile and tough,
in a world that can never seem to get quite enough. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance
that the stars only know. We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust,
a story that never grows old.
that I've ever seen. Diamond dust, diamond light, and we trust. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, and brighter than gold, diamond dust.
Story that never grows old.
Shine on, shine bright, kick diamond dust until we turn to stars. Covered in glitter that feels like a code, the story of a fortune that's yet to be told. The paparazzi flash like a storm in the night, but I'm looking for a different kind of light. Everything is sparkling, everything is sharp, like the frantic strings of a celestial harp.
I've seen the crown jewels in the Vanity Fair, the smell of ambition in the expensive air. But the real treasure is the grit and the sand, the pressure that only the heart can withstand. We're shining like beacons on a
Frozen hill, while the rest of the universe is perfectly still. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance that the stars only know.
We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind,
leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust, a story that never grows old.
I remember when the diamonds were buried in coal, before the refinery took its heavy toll. It takes a long time for the clarity to peak, to find the unique vibration that we seek. I got the scratches of a lifetime on my skin,
but that's where the actual light enters in. I'm turning the friction into a disco ball, reflecting the shadows on the ballroom wall. It's a modern day luster with an ancient core, the kind of shine that they don't make anymore. We're expensive and raw, we're fragile and tough, in a world that can never seem to get quite enough. It's a crystalline fever, a radiant glow,
the kind of brilliance that the stars only know.
We're grinding the stones until the sparks start to show. We're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear. It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind. Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust, a story that never grows old.
Refract the beam.
This is the substance
of a high fashion dream,
from the mind to the neck of a beautiful queen, the purest vibration that I've ever seen. And diamond dust, in we trust. Oh, we're breathing diamond dust in the atmosphere, watching our troubles simply disappear.
It's a crossover sparkle, a jazz soul grind, leaving the dullness of the world far behind.
Harder than granite and brighter than gold, diamond dust, a story that never grows old. Shimmer on, shine bright, kick
diamond dust until we turn to stars.
The road is stretching out to a point of pure light, and in the struggle of the long, lonely night, I'm looking at the boundary where the sky meets the land, with a vintage map and a heart in my hand. The clouds are parting for a final display, as the ghosts of the past simply wither away.
walked many miles and I've sung many songs, right in the rhythms and the melodic wrongs. But this is the vista that I've waited to see, the ultimate version of the music in me.
It's a peaceful conclusion, a golden age view, under a canopy of a brand new blue. It's a spiritual distance, a luminous end, around the very last sophisticated bend.
We're merging our souls where the heavens descend.
We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align.
The curtain is rising on a limitless scene in the space that exists where the world has been. I've learned that the journey is a circle of grace, ending right here in this beautiful place.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused dream, flowing like a river in a celestial stream. I'm amplifying the hope until it's all I can feel, in a final horizon that is actually real. It's a high definition, eternal bass soul, letting the magnitude take a massive control, where mirrors of light with shadows of song, in a final horizon where we both belong. It's a spiritual distance, a luminous end, around the very last sophisticated bend. We're merging our souls where the heavens descend. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align. Don't look back, there's no more reason for the heart to lack. From the edge of the earth to the core of the soul, final horizon is in total control. Don't look back, don't look back. We're reaching the final horizon at last. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align.
We made it,
I'll see you there, kid,
final horizon.
into the eternal light. staring at a surface that refuses to show the secrets of the person that I used to know. A gray tinted glass in a silver-plated frame, where the face in the reflection doesn't have a name. I'm blowing out a cloud of a peppermint haze, trying to find an exit from this emotional maze.
The years have a way of smudging the view between the person you were and the version that's new. I've looked into the glass and I've seen a ghost of the things that I loved and the ones I lost most. But the blur is a mercy, a soft focus grace, hiding the lines of the time on my face. It's a hazy distortion, a charcoal gray light, a shadowy truth that we can't even buy. We're searching for clarity in a clouded eye, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision of soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass. Foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line. I remember when the image was sharp and was clear, before the arrival of the doubt and the fear. But there's a beauty in the smudge and the stain, like a window reflected through a window of rain. It's a jazz-colored wisdom, a soulful disguise that keeps the reality away from our eyes. I'm tracing the silver with the digital touch, wondering why the vanity matters so much. If the soul is a vapor, then the mirror is a cloud, wrapping our secrets in a silken gray shroud. Let the surface be dirty, let the image be dim, as we dance on the very edge of the rim. It's a hazy distortion, a charcoal gray light, a shadowy truth that we can't even buy. We're searching for clarity in a clouded eye, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision of soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass. Foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line. Clear the steam, wake me up from this hazy dream. From the lead to the silver to the edge of the soul, a smoky mirror is taking control. Smoky, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, looking through a smoky mirror, and nothing is clearer. Looking through a smoky mirror tonight, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision of soul-stained glass, stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass. Foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line. I see you, I see me, smoky mirror, what do we see?
close against the mahogany wall, listening for a sound that hasn't begun to fall. The air is thick with the scent of expensive musk as the daylight surrenders to the violet dusk. I'm tracing the lace on the sleeve of my dress, waiting for a feeling I can't quite express.
I've lived in the noise of 1,000 loud cheers, but the quiet is what I've learned to value through years. A secret shared in the corner of a dim-lit room, where the flowers of trust are beginning to bloom.
Your eyes are like anchors in a turbulent sea, sharing a silent, deep mystery with me. Barely a breath, lighter than a feather, we're weaving our lonely hearts together. In a world that's screaming, we find our own way. It's a satin whisper across the dark floor, a gentle knock on a forbidden door. Crossover soul with a jazz-infused sigh, under the dome of a strawberry sky. No need for shouting, no need for the glare, just a satin whisper hanging in the air.
The champagne is bubbling without any sound, while the world continues to spin round and round. I've seen the empires built on a boast and a brag, but the strongest of spirits will never once lag. It's the understated power
Of a delicate note, the finest poem that a lover ever wrote. I'm muting the static of the digital age to read the wisdom on your vintage page. It's a soulful surrender to the power of less, a sophisticated beauty in a simple caress. Let the rhythm be hollow, let the bass be light, we're the only ones talking in the city tonight. Barely a breath, lighter than a feather, Tony, we're weaving our lonely hearts together. In a world that's screaming, we find our own way. It's a satin whisper across the dark floor, a gentle knock on a forbidden door. Crossover soul with a jazz-infused sigh, under the dome of a strawberry sky. No need for shouting, no need for the glare, just a satin whisper hanging in the
Hear the velvet,
feel the breeze,
bringing the heavy world down
to its knees.
from the tip of the tongue to the core of the soul.
A satin whisper is taking control. Satin, shh, just listen. It's a satin whisper across the dark floor, a gentle knock on a forbidden door. Crossover soul with a jazz-infused sigh, under the dome of a strawberry sky. No need for shouting, no need for the glare, just a satin whisper hanging in the air. So soft, so quiet, kid, so soft until the morning light. The pink and the purple are bleeding through the rain as I try to find a rhythm in the metropolitan pain. I'm wearing a future that was written in the past, wondering how the memories were ever built to last.
I'm dancing in the flicker of a retro modern glow,
watching how the ghosts of the digital ways grow.
I remember when the neon was a brand new kind of light, cutting through the shadows of a lonely city night. But now it feels like home, like a faded old friend, a technicolor story that refuses to end.
I see the reflection of a 1950s dream in the jagged edges of a laser-colored beam. It's a high-definition memory,
A fluorescent joy,
a sophisticated toy
for a girl and a boy.
We're dreaming in the shades that the circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of the artificial light.
It's a crossover fever,
A jazz soul surge, where the memory and the battery decide to converge. Electric and ancient, a rhythmic design,
neon nostalgia,
crossing the line.
The jukebox is glowing like a shrine in the hall, while the laser light shadows climb up on the wall. I've learned that the beauty is often in the flash, in the soulful collision and the rhythmic crash. It's a vintage perspective on a modern day grid,
Showing the world what the darkness has hid. I'm checking the voltage on the electric air with the scent of the ozone and the wind in my hair. It's a high fashion longing, a glamorous hum, waiting for the total recollection to come. We're masterpieces in progress, captured in the gas, in a neon nostalgia that will never let us pass. It's a high definition memory,
a fluorescent joy,
a sophisticated toy
for a girl and a boy.
we're dreaming in the shades that the circuits employ. We've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of an artificial light.
It's a crossover fever, a
Jazz soul surge, where the memory and the battery decide to converge. Electric and ancient, a rhythmic design, neon nostalgia, crossing the line. Light it in, this is where the digital stories begin. From the cathode to the ray to the edge of the soul, neon nostalgia is in total control. Oh, we've got that neon nostalgia tonight, basking in the glow of an artificial light.
It's a crossover fever,
A jazz soul surge, where the memory and the battery decide to converge. Electric and ancient, a rhythmic design, neon nostalgia, crossing the line. Grow forever,
stay right here.
neon nostalgia, until the tube burns out. The tide is pulling at the hem of my gown, while the restless pulse of the city dies down. I'm bathing in a glow that's fluid and pale beneath the silver texture of a celestial veil. It's pouring through the window, it's soaking the floor, a silent invitation to a dreamland shore.
I've chased the sun until my shadow grew long, searching for the cadence of a mythical song.
But there's a quiet wisdom in the orb of the night, a cooling saturation of a different light.
It's heavy as a mercury, it's soft as a prayer,
hanging like a curtain in the midnight air. It's a rhythmic ocean, it's a luminous sea,
drowning the world in a deep mystery.
We're drifting away where the spirits are free, drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight. Under the influence of liquid moonlight.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick in a world that was moving a little too quick. But here in the puddle of a lunar embrace, I see the future written on a beautiful face.
It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused view, turning the old world into something so new.
I'm catching the beams in the palm of my hand,
like a handful of diamonds or a bucket of sand. It's a high fashion fever with a cool-hearted touch, not too little and never too much, just a perfect vibration, a rhythmic release, finding the center of an absolute peace. It's a rhythmic ocean, it's a luminous sea,
drowning the world in a deep mystery.
We're drifting away where the spirits are free, drenched in liquid moonlight, head to the toe, watching how the rivers of the universe flow. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight. Under the influence of liquid moonlight. We're standing right here on the very brink of a silver reality, a metallic soul. Liquid moonlight is taking control. Liquid moonlight, moonlight, flowing so bright. It's a crossover fusion, a jazz-colored dream, melting our hearts in a shimmering stream. No more friction, just a soulful delight. Under the influence of liquid moonlight, it's so cool, it's so clear. Liquid moonlight till the sun draws near. a gallery of the things I haven't said, a spectrum of colors living inside of my head.
I'm standing in front of a giant blank white,
waiting for the inspiration to hit me tonight. I've got the charcoal for the sorrow and the gold for the joy, a palette of emotions for a girl and a boy.
I've painted my life with the blues and the grays, tracing the patterns of the metropolitan days. But when I see you, the colors get bright,
like a masterpiece captured in the morning light.
Every line is a lesson,
every smudge is a grace, written in the beauty of a weathered face. It's a spiritual texture, painting our secrets on a canvas of sky. We're blending the shadows where the memories lie. We're working on the soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole.
I remember the sketches that I made as a child, before the world grew so frantic and wild. But the art doesn't change, it just grows in the depth,
like the rhythm of a heartbeat or the taking of breath.
It's a soulful expression,
a timeless design,
drawing the path
of a heart-shaped line. I'm adding the texture of the modern day grit, finding the places where the colors all fit. It's a high-fashion mural, a glamorous stain, turning the struggle back into the rain. We're masterpieces in progress, we're works of the heart, on a soul canvas where the melodies start. It's a spiritual texture, painting our secrets on a canvas of sky. We're blending the shadows where the memories lie. We're working on a soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul on a soul canvas, making us whole.
frame it up,
Hang it high
underneath the dome of a
technicolor sky,
from the brush to the paint to the edge of the soul.
soul canvas is taking control. Soul canvas, canvas, paint the true soul. Canvas, paint the true soul. Canvas, paint the truth. We're working on a soul canvas tonight, mixing the dark with the brilliant light. It's a crossover portrait, a jazz-infused sketch, reaching for the dreams that we're trying to fetch. Vibrant and velvet, a masterpiece soul, on a soul canvas, making us whole. Just a masterpiece.
One for the book's kiss,
Soul canvas until the paint dries. I'm staring at a surface that refuses to show the secrets of the person that I used to know. A gray tinted glass in a silver-plated frame, where the face and the reflection doesn't have a name. I'm blowing out a cloud of a peppermint haze, trying to find an exit from this emotional maze.
The years have a way of smudging the view between the person you were and the version that's new. I've looked into the glass and I've seen a ghost of the things that I loved and the ones I lost most.
But the blur is a mercy, a soft focused grace, hiding the lines of the time on my face. It's a hazy distortion, a charcoal gray light, a shadowy truth that we can't even buy. We're searching for clarity in a clouded eye, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision, a soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass, foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line.
I remember when the image was sharp and was clear, before the arrival of the doubt and the fear. But there's a beauty in the smudge and the stain, like a window reflected through a window of rain.
It's a jazz-colored wisdom, a soulful disguise that keeps the reality away from our eyes. I'm tracing the silver with a digital touch, wondering why the vanity matters so much. If the soul is a vapor, then the mirror is a cloud, wrapping our secrets in a silken gray shroud. Let the surface be dirty, let the image be dim, as we dance on the very edge of the rim. It's a hazy distortion, a charcoal gray light, a shadowy truth that we can't even buy. We're searching for clarity in a clouded eye, looking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light. It's a crossover vision, a soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass, foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line.
Wipe the surface,
Wake me up from this hazy dream,
from the lead to the silver,
to the edge of the soul.
the smoky mirror's taking control.
Smoking through a smoky mirror tonight, trying to distinguish the dark from the light.
It's a crossover vision,
A soul-stained glass, watching the echoes of the memories pass, foggy and fragile, a vintage design, lost in the depth of a smoky mirror line. I see you,
I see me.
hey, smoky mirror, what do we see? Hmm. frequency that leads me back home. My voice is a ripple on a metallic lake, leaving a trail of the promises I didn't break.
It's bouncing off the towers, it's sliding down the glass,
watching the ghosts of the conversation pass.
I hear a resonance from a long time ago, back when the music was steady and slow. It's a shimmer in the static, a glint in the dark, a tiny vibration from a flickering spark.
I'm catching the waves on a vintage machine, reading the messages hidden in between.
It's a metallic memory,
A hollow point sound, floating like a feather just above the ground.
we're lost
In the loop of the lost and the found, we're living in a silver echo tonight, reflecting the sound in a pale kind of light. It's a crossover hollow, a jazz-infused ring, the kind of persistence that the lonely hearts bring. Fading, but faithful, a rhythmic delay, silver echo, never going away.
The original sound has been swallowed by time, leaving the rhythm and leaving the rhyme. I've sung into valleys and I've played on the peaks, but it's the lingering whisper that everyone seeks.
It's a soulful reminder of what we once were, in the blur of the movement and the metropolitan stir.
I'm amplifying the silence
Until it gets loud,
tracing the outline
of a digital cloud. It's a high definition mercury-based soul, letting the repetition take a massive control.
We're mirrors of music, we're shadows of song,
in a silver echo that is a lifetime long. It's a metallic memory, a hollow point sound, floating like a feather just above the ground. We're lost in the loop of the lost and the found. We're living in a silver echo tonight, reflecting the sound in a pale kind of light. It's a crossover hollow, a jazz-infused ring, the kind of persistence that the lonely hearts bring. Fading, but faithful, a rhythmic delay, silver echo, never going away. Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Like a phantom vibration,
It's perfectly true. From the wall to the floor to the edge of the soul, silver echo is taking control. Silver,
silver,
silver, silver, silver, silver, silver. We're living in a silver echo tonight, reflecting the sound in a pale kind of light. It's a crossover hollow, a jazz-infused ring, the kind of persistence that the lonely hearts bring. Fading, but faithful, a rhythmic delay, silver echo, never going away. Coming back again,
one more time,
silver echo,
into the silence.
in the corner where the light doesn't reach, learning the lessons that the shadows have to teach. My petals are velvet and my scent is a sin, wondering where the music and the magic begin. I'm a rare breed flower in a greenhouse of glass, watching the ghosts of the metropolitan past.
I've walked through the jungles of the concrete and steel, searching for something that was actually real. And then I found a blossom in the dead of the night, radiating a purple mysterious light. You're a crossover beauty, a jazz-colored seed, giving a weary soul everything I need. It's a nocturnal nectar, a poisonous joy, a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy. We're growing in the dark that the heavens employ. We found a midnight orchid in the rain, growing through the sorrow and the metropolitan pain. It's a soul-infused blossom, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the dew of a botanical kiss. Exotic and elegant, a rhythmic design. Midnight orchid, perfectly divine. The garden is sleeping, but we're wide awake for the sake of the rhythm and the beauty we make. I've seen the roses and I've seen the weeds, but you're the only one who fulfills my needs. It's a vintage fragrance, a soulful perfume, filling up the emptiness of the lonely room. I'm stretching my leaves to the beat of the drum, waiting for the pollination of the spirit to come. It's a high-fashion floral, a glamorous root, the branches of jazz and the ancient fruit. We're blossoming slow in the violet haze, under the influence of the urban ways. It's a nocturnal nectar, a poisonous joy, a sophisticated nature for a girl and a boy. We're growing in the dark that the heavens employ. We found a midnight orchid in the rain, growing through the sorrow and the metropolitan pain. It's a soul-infused blossom, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the dew of a botanical kiss. Exotic and elegant, a rhythmic design. Midnight orchid, perfectly divine. The dew, feel the bloom. There's no more space in this crowded room. From the petal to the pollen to the edge of the soul, midnight orchid is in total control. Midnight orchid, orchid. Metropolitan pain, it's a soul-infused blossom, a jazz-drenched bliss, sealed with the dew of a botanical kiss. Exotic and elegant, a rhythmic design. Midnight orchid, perfectly divine. Bloom for me, always kid. Midnight orchid, hidden from the sun. Stretching out to a point of pure light, ending the struggle
of the long, lonely night. I'm looking at the boundary where the sky meets the land, with a vintage map and a heart in my hand. The clouds are parting for a final display, as the ghosts of the past simply wither away.
I've walked many miles and I've sung many songs, writing the rhythms and the melodic wrongs. But this is the vista that I've waited to see, the ultimate version of the music and me.
It's a peaceful conclusion, a golden age view, under a canopy of a brand new blue. It's a spiritual distance,
luminescent
around the very last
sophisticated band.
We're merging our souls where the heavens descend. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align.
The curtain is rising on a limitless scene, in the space that exists where the world has been.
I've learned that the journey is a circle of grace, ending right here in this beautiful place. It's a vintage perspective, a soul-infused dream, flowing like a river in a celestial stream.
I'm amplifying the hope until it's all I can feel, in a
Final horizon that is actually real. It's a high definition, eternal bass, so letting the magnitude take a massive control, where mirrors of light, where shadows of song, in a final horizon where we both belong.
It's a spiritual distance,
Luminescent
around the very last
sophisticated band. We're merging our souls where the heavens descend. We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align. Look forward, don't look back. There's no more reason for the heart to lack. From the edge of the earth to the core of the soul, final horizon is in total control.
the sun is rising.
We're reaching the final horizon at last, leaving the shadows and the echoes of the past. It's a crossover glory, a jazz soul flight, shining like a beacon in the morning light. Infinite beauty, a timeless design, final horizon where the stars align.
We made it.
I'll see you there, kid.
Final horizon.
Into the eternal